Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are making something so freaking exciting, and that is chicken ramen made from our local Maggi 2-minute noodles. We are going to spice it up and we're going to make it the most delicious meal you will ever taste. I swear, it is so good. So let's get into it. I'm from a small town, so there are not many ramen options around. If I'm feeling like a warm, wholesome ramen bowl, I can't really go up the road to a local Japanese restaurant and order one. What you'll need for this recipe is soy sauce. I use the Vital soy sauce, and if I'm not mistaken, this is 40 bucks from Spar. This is optional, but you can use onion chili crunch. This is from Woolies for your eggs, because we're going to add a boiled egg in the bowl. This is so delicious on a boiled egg in this bowl, in this meal. Then you'll need some leeks or spring onion, up to you. Either will work. I've got some leeks from Spar, and this is 21 Rand. You're going to need 1 egg, some chicken. This is just some free-range chicken from Spar again, and then some garlic. And then this one was interesting. Last night when I went grocery shopping for this meal, I found a bok choy, which is very rare. If you can't find bok choy, spinach will work just as well. So either or will do for this recipe. But I have some bok choy over here. It's basically like a Japanese spinach, in my opinion. I might be very uncultured and wrong, but that's how it tastes to me. And then for the most important ingredient of this recipe is your pack of Maggi 2-minute noodles. I'm using the chicken flavored, but I'm sure you could use any flavor that you want. And I'm sure you can swap out the chicken with pork or any kind of meat that you would like to eat in your bowl. It's really up to you. You can play around with this recipe, which is really fun. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to boil our egg, so that's out of the way. And once our broth and chicken's ready, we can just assemble everything together. So get yourself a little pot about this size, just to boil your egg in it, and then fill with water to around there. This is just to boil the egg. If you put too much water in your pot, it's going to bubble over because this water needs to boil on the stove. So just make sure you have a little bit of water just to boil the egg. So I'm going to get that now. So once you have your water, you can place it on the stove and get your water to be boiling hot. Before you start the timer with your egg, let me just see. The water is now boiling, so I am going to place my egg into the boiling water. Try get yourself a spoolie or some spoon that you can drop the egg gently into the pot with. You don't want your egg to crack and then it boils out of the shell. So I'm going to put it in now. Okay, and then I'm going to cover it so it can boil. And then I'm going to put a timer on for 6 minutes. There it is. 6 minutes. When that goes off, then we're going to remove the egg. Still has around 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go. My alarm's just gone off. We are now going to remove our egg from the boiling water, and we are going to place it in a bowl of cold water. It can be ice water or cold water, it really doesn't matter. The recipe does say put it in an ice bath, which is ice water, but to me cold water, ice water works the same. So let us remove the egg from the pot using the same spoon to gently pick it up so you don't crack the shell, and then place it into your cold ice water. I think that just solidifies the egg inside. Now we are going to move on to making our broth, because that is the base of the meal. For the broth, you're going to need your fresh crushed garlic. You can use fresh garlic, which I would actually recommend. I just have this crushed garlic, which I'm going to use. You're going to need your soy sauce, your leeks or your spring onion, your bok choy or your spinach, and that is, I believe, oh yes, and your chicken stock, which I have over here. You're going to need some chicken stock. I have this chicken flavored stock powder here, which works perfectly. And of course your Maggi noodles. You're going to need the powder, which comes, the sauce powder, which comes in the pack. Don't forget to take it out of the pack before you put your noodles into the pot. That would be a disaster. Starting off by putting a tiny little bit of oil in your pan, just so that everything doesn't stick to your pan. Get yourself a tablespoon of your garlic and add that to the mix. My tablespoon of garlic going in. Now you're going to add the leeks to your pot with your garlic and oil. I haven't put the heat on yet. 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. Mix it around a bit so it's all coated. Now we're going to add 3 cups of water into our pot. And this is how it's looking at the moment. Now you can put it on the heat. If that starts to heat up before we add our 2-minute noodles, our chicken stock, and the packet that comes in the 2-minute noodles. Get yourself a wooden spoon so you don't damage your pot, and just give it a little stir around so that all the ingredients start to mix together. We're going to first add our chicken flavored stock powder, 1 tablespoon of that into the pot. Make it a level tablespoon because we're still going to add the Maggi seasoning. Once that is well incorporated, you are going to open up your Maggi 2-minute noodles, and you're going to remove the little packet of seasoning. There it is. Remove that and add your noodles into the dish and put a timer on for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, making sure to continuously stir the mixture with the noodles so it can start breaking up. 2, 1. Should start looking like this. Okay, you want to keep stirring that mixture. Grab your bok choy or your spinach. Don't forget to rinse your veg. Once that's incorporated, you're going to add your Maggi seasoning. Now put the heat off and set it aside. Get your frying pan out pots, a little bit of oil, and then we're going to start the chicken. Get yourself a breast of chicken, and what you want to do is you want to slice the chicken to the side, like to an angle, and you want to make little slithers, almost like you are cutting salmon or pieces of raw tuna, like sushi. That's what you want. Turn your heat on for the pan and start adding your chicken pieces to the pan for frying. The chicken will cook fast, so you need to turn it continuously. Before you flip it, make sure to season your chicken with any kind of spice. I'm using some chicken spice, and I'm also using this pure sea salt with organic herbs and vegetable spice. Then you're going to want to turn it continuously so it doesn't burn. Now we are going to crack our egg. I'm going to be so real because I want this channel to be as authentic as possible. This is my second attempt at making this hard-boiled egg because the other one was too soft. So let's hope this one is better. Now we're going to cut it in the middle. Moment of truth. The perfect egg. Yay! If your eggs are in the fridge, your eggs need to boil for more than 6 minutes. I did an extra 2 minutes and this is how it came out. So let's season it. I'm gonna add some of this salt. And then remember the onion chili crunch. We're gonna add that to the egg. Like that. Get yourself a decent sized bowl. I've got my broth here. That's gonna go in first. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Then you're going to add your chicken. So I've got my chicken here. And I like to make it a little bit aesthetic because I'm going to obviously take photos of it. And then your egg. I'm going to put my egg right in the middle like that. Then I'm going to top the eggs with some soy sauce. This is the final ramen bowl. I am so excited. I wish you guys could smell this through the screen. And there you have it, your delicious, heartwarming bowl of ramen. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm gonna try and get a bit of everything. Honestly, restaurant quality. Let's try the egg. Oh my gosh. Guys, please try this recipe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please let me know. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.